Welcome to this week's edition of Hematology Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by LucidQuest. A new combination of Actimab-A and CLAGM has shown a median overall survival of 18.4 months in relapsed or refractory AML patients. Notably, the therapy achieved a 75% rate of minimal residual disease negativity overall, and 83.3% in those with TP53 mutations. Additionally, 71% of patients proceeded to transplant, achieving a median post-transplant overall survival of 24.05 months. A pivotal Phase 2-3 trial is planned for 2025. The Kiwi trial has demonstrated that Quizartinib improves overall survival in patients with FLT3-negative AML, suggesting efficacy may relate to FLT3 gene expression beyond known mutations. A Phase 3 study, QuantumWild, is now underway, with the potential to reshape biomarker-driven treatment strategies in AML. A quadruplet regimen of Elotuzumab combined with pomalidomide, bortezomib, and dexamethasone reached an overall response rate of 56.3% in relapsed or refractory multiple myeloma. Among patients with only one prior line of therapy, the response rate increased to 73.7%. The median progression-free survival reached 23.4 months in less pretreated individuals. The toxicity profile remained manageable. The allogeneic CAR T-cell therapy PBCMA-ALLO1 demonstrated an 88% overall response rate, with a 100% response rate among BCMA-naive patients. No grade 3 or higher cytokine release syndrome or neurotoxicity was observed. The therapy uses healthy donor cells and non-viral vector gene editing. Future studies will focus on BCMA-naive patients. The FDA has granted Orphan Drug Designation to bexobrutideg, also known as NX-5948, a novel BTK degrader for Waldenström's macroglobulinemia. Unlike traditional inhibitors, this agent utilizes a degradation mechanism and has shown early activity in patients resistant to BTK inhibitors. A Phase 1 trial is ongoing with data expected in 2025. azer-cel, an off-the-shelf CD19-directed CAR T-cell therapy, has received FDA Fast Track designation for use in relapsed or refractory diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. The therapy uses donor-derived T cells and offers rapid delivery without the need for individualized manufacturing. No immune effector cell-associated neurotoxicity syndrome was reported. NKTR-255, an IL-15 receptor agonist, significantly improved the 6-month complete response rate in large B-cell lymphoma, from 50% with placebo to 73% in combination with CAR T therapy. It enhanced CAR T-cell persistence without increasing toxicity, with no additional cytokine release syndrome or neurotoxicity. Further trials are planned. China's NMPA has conditionally approved tazemetostat as the first EZH2 inhibitor for relapsed or refractory follicular lymphoma with EZH2 mutations. The approval is based on overall response rate data, with further confirmatory studies in progress. The Symphony 1 Phase 3 trial is also underway to support broader use. The FDA has granted Orphan Drug Designation to BI-1808, a first-in-class anti-TNFR2 monoclonal antibody for T-cell lymphoma. Early Phase 2A results have shown partial responses in cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. Ongoing trials are exploring combination approaches, including with pembrolizumab. ORCA-T, an engineered allogeneic transplant product, has demonstrated a marked reduction in chronic graft-versus-host disease, down to 22% compared with 62% using standard transplantation. The Precision T Phase 3 study showed 78% GVHD-free survival, along with fewer infections and reduced transplant-related mortality. These findings support a shift to engineered transplants. In a major milestone, a 21-year-old patient named Sebastian was functionally cured of sickle cell disease in New York using Lyfgenia, an autologous gene therapy developed by Bluebird Bio. The patient has reported no symptoms post-treatment and no risk of immune rejection. Both Lyfgenia and CRISPR-based Casgevy were approved by the FDA in late 2023. Stay ahead in hematology research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit www.lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.